No, I haven't seen Harry today. I assume he's not coming in. I assume we're done with him, right? Oh, can I call you? I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
Papers, please.
What?
I said, papers, please.
Harry, I don't have time. How did you do this? Is that snow?
What's the purpose of your visit?
I work here. I work here. Yeah, Harry, you know I work here.
To gain entry for work, you need a valid worker's permit issued by the Ministry of Labour.
Okay, I've got my ID card. It says faxed.
So that's the only one I could find.
Okay, that was really fun.
That's so fun. Okay, stop. You give me that. Talks. Hello and welcome to the Loot Drop. Today we're going to talk about Pokemon Overwatch 2, but first, some good news if you're trying to get your hands on a PS5, because Sony said they're going to up their supplies for the end of year holiday season, but bad news if you're PlayStation. According to their quarterly report, engagement on PlayStation consoles is down 15% year on year, and their monthly active users has dropped 4 million in the last quarter. Jeez. It just feels like there aren't any reasons to buy a PS5 or even play it. But get this, Dan, because he's a massive nerd, he bought a PS5 on launch.
What'd you say?
What? Hey, don't stand there. Come have a chin wag. Let's talk about PlayStation. Come sit on the couch. Let's talk about it. So, last time I played my PlayStation 5, I was playing like Returnal. I played Nobody Saves the World, Miles Morales. Have you been playing the PS5 lately?
Not really. I got PlayStation Deluxe maybe whenever it came out. Played Returnal for a bit, played Ape Escape, and then haven't touched it for a good, I would say, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, it's just not, because of the Deluxe, it's going up against Game Pass.
Exactly, and I think that's the thing that Sony's kind of like, they're trying to compete in all the wrong ways, hey? They're trying to go, Xbox got Game Pass, so we need a Game Pass. And it's the wrong strategy, because you can't compete with that Microsoft money.
And they're doing that buffet style model way better.
Exactly.
So how should PlayStation do it then?
Just start leveraging those like internal studios, get those hard, good, as much as I hate saying it, genre-defining exclusives, get them back, get them going.
If we're thinking of new,
Go.
PSVR 2.
Again though, like everyone was always talking about VR and how great VR is for games and how much VR is going to change everything in the metaverse and all of that stuff. But it's just never caught on.
Yes.
But PSVR has great games. Astrobot Rescue Mission, amazing, and that's an exclusive to PlayStation. I feel like PSVR 2 doesn't have that exclusive, that game, because that's what you need to people to rally around.
And the bad news for PlayStation's continuing, because they're discontinuing all these features that they know, accolades, you know, the play cards. Did you
No, I honestly have never heard of any of these things.
It's kind of like a doctor telling you you're deathly allergic to a food you already hate. It's like, I wasn't gonna eat it anyway. Like for me, oysters, yuck.
For me, it's being in your company.
ActiBliz put out a survey to Overwatch 2 players, which has caused a bit of a stir online. Now, the survey asked a range of questions to the players. Most interestingly, it asked them if they were comfortable in paying up to $45 for a mythic skin, $25 for a legendary skin, $29.99 for a legendary bundle, and $9.99 for a weapon charm. Oh. According to IGN, a Blizzard spokesperson said prices displayed in the survey were randomized per user and not indicative of final pricing. Now, you're probably thinking $45 is an insane amount for a cosmetic in a video game, but my take? I reckon it's way better than loot boxes. I hate the idea of spending money on a dice roll. I reckon if you're gonna spend money on cosmetics, you should be for exactly what you want. Now, of course, $45 is steep. There are so many things you can spend 45 bucks on that are way better, but Overwatch 2 is free to play. If you're loving the experience and want to support the developers, then yeah, buying a skin or two would be worth it. Microtransactions for me comes down to 3 things. Number 1 is choice. Do I get a choice in which skins I'm spending money on, or is it like a random loot box situation? Number 2 is time. Is it a limited run release? Like, are these skins only available for a week? Or ideally, are they available till forever? Because some of us need a bit of time to save up because we don't have that much money, which leads to my third point, money. How much are we talking here? 20 bucks, 40, 100 bucks? So some of us don't have that much money. I'm eating baked beans for breakfast, lunch, and dinner sometimes. It's a bit rough. But look, there's no perfect model for microtransactions. What do you reckon? Would you rather spend $20 to get the exact skin that you want, or spend $20 for like 4 chances to get the skin that you want, but it'll probably be a rando Sigma voice line that you hate? In a recent Pokemon Go, Nintendo revealed a bunch of new info on Scarlet and Violet, and it made me realize I haven't played Pokemon Go in a while, so I thought I might go outside and see how many I can catch while Dan's in the toilet. The Pokemon Go Fest 2022 finale event will unleash the Ultra Beasts for capture on 27th of August. As for Scarlet and Violet, the legendaries Koraidon and Miraidon are taking on a more partner role in these titles because you can ride their bike forms on land, zip over water in their swimming form, and soar through the sky in their flying form. Hooning around in the Paldea region on a dirt bike called Miraidon is itching a scratch I didn't even know I had. They confirmed that Violet and Scarlet will be open world, much like Arceus, which I think is a really exciting change for the mainline Pokemon titles. How come in all the Pokemon games the protagonist's a kid, but they're like never at school? They're just always jigging class and like rounding up a bunch of creatures and freaks and stuff. Well, Scarlet and Violet seem to solve this by making the protagonists enroll in school, which is pretty awesome. Scarlet players will attend Naranja Academy and Violet players will attend Uva Academy, and at school you'll be given special projects to complete, including the brand new Treasure Hunt, which seems to be one of the several game modes you can play in the game. Old school fans don't have to worry, however, because the classic gym battling structure is still there. There are 8 gym leaders to defeat, and because it's open world, you can pick whichever gym you want to go to first. On top of this, there are 2 other storylines you can complete in your journey to be the very best. Just like with the last few main Pokemon titles, a new region means new forms of Pokemon, and the first one up is Paldean Wooper. It's covered in dark brown poisonous film, but it's still as cute as ever. There's also this huge ice beast Katitan and a doughy dog Pokemon called Fido, which opens up the conversation. Which Pokemon will be the most delicious? The most exciting thing for me is co-op open world multiplayer. You can play with up to 3 friends with this new thing called a Union Circle. Now, it's still not clear if this is a special mode separate from the main storyline or if you can complete the entire game co-op, but I really hope it's the latter, especially since it's open world. I'm way more likely to get distracted by myself, so it'd be fun to have a bunch of mates to catch Pokemon with. Lastly, replacing the Gigantamax feature from Sword and Shield is the new Terrastalize feature. All Pokemon from the Paldea region can terrastalize into crystallized versions of themselves, boosting their attacks. Some Pokemon change type when they terrastalize, and it all depends on the Pokemon. You can catch Pokemon with rare Terra types in these Terra raid battles, which is another reason why playing Pokemon with your mates is gonna absolutely rule. Far out, that was a lot. To be honest, before this Pokemon Presents, I wasn't too fussed about Scarlet and Violet, but since they gave more info on open world and multiplayer, I'm actually keen to hoon around on Koraidon. That's the loot drop. Coming out this week is 2 Point Campus on PlayStation, Xbox, PC and Switch, Lost in Play on PC and Switch, Arcade Paradise on PlayStation, Xbox, PC and Switch, the Aussie-made Cult of the Lamb on PlayStation, Xbox, PC and Switch, and Spider-Man Remastered on PC. Maybe Cult of the Lamb, maybe that'll make me play the PlayStation 5 again. Oh, an Inscription, that's gonna come out on PlayStation 5. Devolver, you've done it. You've saved PlayStation. Done. Beep, beep, beep. Oh.
Papers, please.
No, Dan, you gotta be more like stand up straight up.
I can do it.
Stand up straight up. Yeah, and don't smile. No. Okay, ready? Okay. Beep.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, you got some, Dan, come on.
I'm gonna get the sillies out.
Yeah.